Okay, well, I just walked down from the footbridge, right? There's the footbridge where I was before, and you can see the Scheffra arboricola in its little planter boxes on the edge. That's the best you can do on an older footbridge, really. You know, I mean, you can have planting on structures and on footbridges, but you need to, you have to design the planting, the soil volume into the structure at the beginning. Now, this one was not designed with planters on it, so this is the maximum you can get if you're retrofitting an old footbridge, because the engineers are so neurotic about putting any extra loading on these structures. Anyway, so now I'm down at the waterfront here, and I want to point out this tree here. Right? And this is Alstonia scholaris. Right? This is on your list, Alstonia scholaris. If we have a closer look at the foliage, you can see. I mean, not those are individual leaves, but they kind of arrange in a sort of radial pattern, which is a little bit distinctive. The other thing about that this tree has at the moment is somewhere it's got some seed pods hanging down. Where are they? Where have you gone? Oh yes, I don't know if you can see. You can see some. If you look carefully, you can see some skinny, long seed pods hanging down, which is typical of this species. The other thing is, this is quite. I mean, I like Alstonia scholaris. It's quite straight, right? It's a straight up growing thing, and you can see where you look up there in the crown of the tree. You can see that there's a main trunk, and then there's a secondary trunk growing parallel to it. Now, this is very distinctive of this species. Sometimes you get 2 or 3 of these parallel upright shoots in the middle of the tree. Is very distinctive of this species. I can't think of any others that do this. So it has this upright structure. Masses of bird poo down here. I mean, obviously the birds love these things to bits. I don't quite know why. Maybe somebody's feeding them. But quite a handsome tree. Here's another one. And these were planted in about 2006, something like that. Actually, at my suggestion. Planted by LCSD, but because there used to be a pumping station here, and then that was torn out, and then this little sitting area put in with these Alstonia scholaris. And here we are. Oh look, here are the seed pods. There's a closer shot of the seed pods of the Alstonia scholaris, right? And a kite. So anyway, there you are. There you go. On your list, let's look up here. We look up into this tree. We can see again. You can see the trunk and a parallel sort of secondary trunk next to it as well. Very distinctive of the species, Alstonia scholaris. Alstonia scholaris.